I wanted to go with bleach, but I thought to myself, well, that's a bad idea. Hello, my amazing YouTube family. How is everyone? Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Today, we are going to be going through these couple of boxes right here. The reason they're like this is because I can't fit them anyplace else. I have a lot of hauls. I've had hauls sitting literally for weeks that I've been wanting to film, and time has not been kind to me and has not been allowing me to do the things that I need to get done, so I'm playing catch up. Anyway, these are two separate Boxycharm orders. I have Ipsy orders too, but it's so much that I figured I would do them separately. So one of these orders is from, say April, that I just received, and one item that I received that I had ordered in March, and the other is a fairly newer one. It's like Boxycharm pop-up, bad on, I don't know anymore. If you don't know what this is, Boxycharm is a multi-tiered beauty subscription that you get monthly boxes from, but then they have add-on sales, edit sales, all that kind of crap where they just put the stuff that was in the boxes and some extra things, and they discount them. Okay, I have no idea what word that is that came out of my mouth, but Lisa, write it down for me. Thanks. A lot. And therefore, I purchase. Not, well, a lot. You know, a lot is, let's just say it's relative. Let's just say it's subjective. We'll use that word. So I figured it's fun. I love sharing new things with you. So let's go through it. If you think I remember what I ordered, you're probably sadly mistaken. I may have used some items in the box. May not have. But can I just mention my eyeshadow palette just for 1 minute? This is from Pop Beauty. This is called the Light Show palette. I picked this up in CVS. I'm wearing it on my eyes today. It is the second time that I have worn it, and I have to say I like it very much. It's very simplistic packaging, plastic. They do tell you the names on the back, which I don't use. I'm just being honest with you. It does have two pressed glitters in here. The pressed glitter that I have on my eyes today is this one. It's fairly adherent. I did not personally use any glitter gel on my eyes. I don't know, that's up to you. You know, sometimes it could be more secure, but when you do rub it on your hand, it comes off your finger, and that means it's a fairly adherent. It's adherent. Anyway, it's very pretty. I struggled a little bit trying to find a lighter matte. These are the only two really true mattes in the palette, so there isn't one lighter. So what I did was I took this marbled color and I kind of used that for my transition, and because it's not overly glittery or anything, I think it worked really, really well. I think they were maybe $15, but I did have a buy one get one free off at CVS, so I took advantage of that, and so far I think it's a pretty good palette. Anyway, let's get into these boxes. I normally don't do PR in these types of things because I don't get a lot of PR, but I just wanted to mention that I did get a package from Good Molecules. Good Molecules is a skincare brand put out by Beautylish, and they are advertising their new glycolic exfoliating toner. They did give me a card. It is $14. Now, I love many Good Molecules products. If I could say the name properly, that would probably be even better. But I was purchasing them before I got PR from them, so I'm very grateful to them. I love glycolic acid. It is one of my favorite chemical exfoliants. I love toners. I have a bunch. It does come in a glass bottle. They call it their nothing to hide ingredients list. Does not have denatured alcohol in it. And this formula has 3.5% of the glycolic acid. So I'm looking forward to trying it. I am an affiliate, and hopefully if I can find my purchase link, if I do link it below, I do get a very small percentage back, so thank you if you use it. It's totally fine if you don't. Okay, now into the Boxycharm stuff. See this brush? You would think, well, I did use it. Sorry about that. You would think this brush was made out of gold because I waited since March for it. It is from Bamboo. It says it has a $36 retail price, which it's printed on there, so I do believe it. But it is just a mixed brush. It's got the boar bristles and the plastic bristles. It's nice, and I thought it was wooden. Oh no, this is obvious. It's called bamboo. Hello, Leann. The handle is made out of bamboo. I like it. I'm not sure, though. For my curly hair, obviously, I can't brush curly hair, but so far I'm liking it just to brush out any knots and stuff, but I can't believe that I waited from March for this brush. Now I can throw this away, haha. I also ordered this. This is from Sorich. It is their chrome facial tool. Now I thought this was metal. Maybe it said that it wasn't, but I don't believe it was very expensive, but it is one of the 360 rollers. It's actually plastic, a very, very light plastic, and it is a rollerball. It does get the contours of your face very, very nicely. I probably would not have paid full price for this because it is not metal, so I can't really get it cool, which is what I like. But I've been using it to massage in serums and things like that, and I also did pick up another for me to include in a giveaway. This is from Mediheal. I had gotten one of their masks in one of my boxes, and I was actually quite impressed with the ingredients in them. I thought these were interesting. This is the Air Packing Pink Wrap. I haven't tried it yet because I wanted to wait to talk about it first. It's a self-warming, firming, illuminating, and replenishing mask. And I am very curious about the self-heating part. Let me just take a look at the package here. You are getting 5 of them in a box, which I think is really, really good. And I'm excited to use it because it's something a little bit different. I love sheet masks. I probably have 100 of them, but I do use them very often, so I don't mind getting some more. And if I can find the prices of what I paid, I just have to go back through my emails. I will certainly put on the screen what the retail price is versus what I paid for it. Keep your paws crossed that I can do that. This I know many people had gotten in their box. I did not receive it, but I like the cake soaps for my brushes mostly. I use the Beauty Blender cleanser for my sponges because it's just easier. And they call this the wet brush cleaning system. They make it sound so fancy. Basically, it has a silicone scrubby pad. It is from Lavish, and it's just a brush cleaner. So here you can see the cake soap. There are some that I have tried, like the one from AOA. I really did not like it all. It didn't do much to clean my brushes. But I do know that the Beauty Blender one, I believe, is $14, and it can be really expensive. So I'm excited to give this one a go. I thought this was very interesting. I have to read up on how to use it, but it's from IQ Infusions, and it's their thermal treatment wrap. It says volume and nourish mask for thin or brittle hair with cotton oil, ginseng, and aloe vera. It looks to be like it is a hair wrap, but it's actually a hair mask. So I don't know. It does show that you wrap your hair. I don't know how long you have to keep it on. I do have to use a magnifying glass to read up on this, but then it shows that you rinse it out. I am always looking for things for my lovely little mop that I have going on here, so I'll keep you informed as to whether or not I liked it. I thought these were very, very interesting. They had Natasha Denona. First of all, look at that packaging. I give that an A+, but these were the Chroma Crystal Liquid Eyeshadow, and I didn't realize that Ooh, that they came in a pack of 2. I wonder if I bought the same colors. Yes, it seems that I have Disco and Space, so obviously I'm going to be putting one of them into a giveaway, so I'll put that on the side for the moment. I have to open this up. These were very deeply discounted. I know that Natasha Denona has them on sale as well on her, I was going to say channel. No, I meant to say website. The white one is Disco, the dark one is Space. I'm so very curious about these. They're very tiny, with an interesting, that is the most interesting doe foot applicator I've ever seen. It literally looks like a foot. Okay, it appears they're quite sheer. Are they supposed to be toppers? Who knows? There is that space color blended out, and let's look at the Disco. They're quite a moussey formula. There's the Disco. I don't know, they look very interesting. I am, of course, going to either read about it or go onto her website and see how to properly use them. But for the price, I thought that I would give them a shot and let you know. And in a future giveaway, one of you will get to try them too. Here is a lash primer from KVD Beauty. Okay, yes, this is actually the newer once it changed over, and it's called the Epic Curl Lash Primer. I don't know if you know that I do have an obsession with lash primers, because for me, I feel that they make any mascara work extraordinarily well. So I'm looking forward to giving this a shot. The current ones that I'm using are the Milk Makeup, and of course my first foray into it was the Lash Paradise from L'Oreal, which is still one of my favorites, but I really do enjoy trying new ones. And if they're too expensive, then of course I just go back to, how many times can I say of course? Well, I just go back to the L'Oreal one. The other thing I picked up, which I am so surprised that I liked them. This is from Alley-Oop. Now, the other product that we just received from Alley-Oop was their multitasking makeup clicky pen thingy. Don't I just give the best description of things? It's a takeoff of takeoff? It's a dupe? I don't know what words to use. It's like the Benefit pen. It comes in the one that you click down, just like the writing pens we had in the 70s and 80s, except the one from Alley-Oop has a brow, an eyeliner, a highlighter, and a lip pencil. I happen to really enjoy it. I've been using it and enjoying it very much. The highlighter I just used to highlight my brow bone. But I had received first, these are called Swipe Left nail polish removing pads. They're very strange, I will tell you that. I'm going to open it up, but obviously I liked it enough that I bought another. They're oily, and you use quite a lot of them to get your nail polish off, but what I like to do is I just press it over the nail. This one's missing nail polish. And I let it sit there for a minute, and then I go on to the others, and then it's easier to wipe off the polish. As I said, I do probably use at least 5 or 6 to get all of my nails done. I don't think I would like it for the full price, but I believe for what I paid for it, they're really nice, and they don't dry out your nails. They are oily, so I will usually take a little bit of alcohol if I'm going to go back in and wipe off just the surface of my nail, but I like that it's not acetone and it's not really dehydrating my nails all that much. So glad to pick it up for the price tag. Now I am obviously going to get back into my Boxycharm, but I just discovered that I had these items in the box as well, because I just picked up a couple of things from Marc Jacobs. Everything is 50% off. No, they are not going out of business. They are rebranding, by the way, though, and this is a Brow Wow Duo. I like this for several reasons. I spoke about it in another video, but I'd hold these together. This is a beautiful brow pencil. It is the brush on one side to groom your brows, and then of course you have the pencil on the other, and it's a very fine tip. This is a great color for me. This is in medium brown, but the best thing that I do like about it is that it comes with a refill. It was originally $40, which I thought was a ridiculous amount of money, but getting it for half price to have both products in one plus the refill, I know I said that wrong. It was worth the $22 that I paid for it. I would say be on the lookout for all these products in TJ Maxx and Marshall's coming soon, because they have to get rid of their products, obviously, so keep an eye out. The other thing that I bought was the Glow Away Bronzing Coconut Body Stick. I thought this was amazing. I love the packaging. It is absolutely beautiful. I've been experimenting with the oils and things like that, but what I liked about this was it's in a stick. Now, yes, it looks extremely dark, but it does blend out beautifully and gave me a beautiful tan, which then I put on some of the sparkling liquid lotions that I have, like the one I just got from Huda Beauty, and I thought it was great. It doesn't look streaky. You do have to take your time, but I liked the color that it gave me. So for the half price, again, I thought it was worth it. It's not something that I'm going to spend the full amount of money on, but I'm glad that I have it. And of course I had to. I've never tried the Omega bronzers from Marc Jacobs. They're like the size of your head. It's 25 grams of product. Does anybody need 25 grams of product? If it is the only item in your collection, sure, it's fabulous, but it's huge and it's a weighty packaging. It's got Marc Jacobs quality to it, which I love. Even the inserts are high quality, thick. It has a gorgeous mirror, And here is the bronzer. This is in Tantastic. I've heard this is the most popular. It is a very smooth, beautiful bronzer. For me, it is a beautiful color, and you can see it almost, well, with the tanner that I put on, it kind of blends into my skin, which is sort of what I want. I don't want anything too stark. I just want to look bronzed and pretty. So for the half price, I thought it was a good deal. Okay, just wanted to show you that I'm trying to get this chroma crystal off of my hand, and it is taking a little bit of effort, so that means I think that it's going to stay on your eyes fairly well. And if I may we take a break for a second before I get into the second box and share just a little bit of a horrifying story. You know how much I love Dunkin' Donuts, but I got a frozen mocha coffee and was enjoying it so very much. And I have a little bit of a fly problem. I am currently working on getting rid of them. I want to just blow up my house to get rid of them, but I'm not going to that extreme. So I put it down and I stepped away, and it came back. And I took a nice big sip from the straw, and I felt something in my mouth. And I spit it out. And it was a fly. Well, I spit out the rest of my coffee on the floor, which then I had to clean up. And then I think I have currently brushed my teeth about 36 times, gargled with mouthwash. I wanted to gargle with bleach, but I thought to myself, well, that's a bad idea. And I still cannot get the image out of my head, nor the feeling, and that beautiful, large, gorgeous frozen coffee that I had, I cannot drink. And I'm horrified, and I will eventually hopefully get over it, but that to me is one of the most horrifying experiences of my life. And I just thought I would share it with you because I have the image in my head and it will not leave me. Anyway, let's move on to more fun things and get into the second box. Okay, they had a lot of Elemis. They always have a lot of skincare, and I don't purchase it often because I have an abundance of skincare. I just gave away a whole bag of stuff to one of my coworkers. But this is with the Treat Your Feet foot cream. I love foot creams. My favorite currently is the Hemp's. It has, I think it's, I don't know, toasted, buttery, toffee, something or another, and I'm really liking it. But Elemis is an extremely expensive brand, and I do like most of their ingredients. Some I don't agree with. So because foot creams, yes, you can use any cream on your feet, but I like ones that have lactic acids and glycolic acids because you do get a lot of calluses and dry skin on your feet because we're on them all day long. So I want a more occlusive, thicker cream, which this is not the thickest, but it's fairly thick. It has a minty scent, which I do like for my feet. It's a little herbally, and I don't know, it's relaxing to rub that in. And this feels extremely luxurious. It's thick. I'm having a little bit of a hard time rubbing it in, which I think is good because it's going to, as you massage your feet, soak in nicely. And wow, super duper soft. Now, obviously, you don't have to use it just on your feet. You can use it on your body as well. Certainly wouldn't put it on your face, especially not with that menthol in it. My hand feels fabulous. I won't say I wouldn't. I'm very hesitant to pay full price for items like this. So when I can pick them up for the hugely discounted prices, I'm very inspired to do so. This I was very excited about. I haven't tried it before. It is from ABH. We've been getting a ton of ABH products in our boxes lately, which I am not complaining about whatsoever. She isn't a luxury brand. I'd say she's definitely around the mid to higher priced. And this is the Dark Side Waterproof Gel Liner. I absolutely love black liners. I especially look forward to ones that go in my upper waterline without making my eye jump when I'm applying it, so that's why I prefer the more heavy duty, thicker ones, and ones that are going to stay there. I don't like when they immediately transfer onto my lower lash line because I usually want to put a brighter color there. I hadn't tried it. Dark Side definitely sounds like it's going to be black and opaque. It has a roll up. This is very pointed at the moment. Don't know how long it's going to stay like that. Super creamy. I just used a very light hand, and that looks really nice. Also, there are times when my hands are shaky and I don't want to even attempt to use a liquid liner, so I like to use ones like this that will glide across the eye and, you know, give me some definition on the eyelid, but I'm not going to do a wing or anything. So I'm looking forward to putting that one to the test. We also received a Dragon Beauty product. Well, I personally received the lavender corrector, which I have to tell you, I really like. The texture is lovely. I use it underneath my eyes before I put on my concealer. It doesn't look crepey underneath my eyes. It cancels out some of the darkness, and I've really been enjoying it. So I wanted to pick up another. So I did. This is the lavender one. I'm going to keep this one closed, I said, because I still have quite a bit of the other, but it was very inexpensive, and to have one on backup for the price, I thought it was a great idea. I'm looking forward to trying the orange. I thought maybe I ordered the orange because I wanted to try it. I might have mistakenly ordered the purple, but I'm not unhappy to have it. Yes, that is correct. Now, here we have it's from Foy. It says Wellness and Purpose. It is their CBD relief cream with organic essential oils. It sounded fabulous until I got down to the bottom and it says soothing lavender. I like CBD creams. I think they are calming. Do I actually know? Have I researched the science behind it? Not yet. I'm getting there. But I wanted to try it. I'm going to attempt to use this. If not, Brenda, look out because you're going to be getting some stuff. Okay, it does have a lavender scent, but it also has more of an herbally scent, so it's not the straight up lavender. See, I don't mind the scent at all. It does have a little bit of the CBD scent, but again, it seems to have like more of a mentholy, herbally scent to it. And I can see myself using this at night and not being overwhelmed by a lavender scent that I don't like. I like this, even though it says soothing lavender. Shocking, I know. Of course, it would be nice if the cover worked. It took that much. I know that it was not that expensive, so I am not unhappy about it. It's saying that it's a bunch of stuff free. It's organic and vegan and non-greasy and paraben free. Ooh, they say it is good for muscle aches, joint pain, nerve pain, and sore muscle pain. So, yeah, I may try to use this on my neck and on my lower back. I do have a lot of pain with the MS, so I'm looking forward to trying this. I looked at the ingredients, and they're just, you know, shea butter, cetyl alcohol, which is the great alcohol, Dead Sea magnesium chloride, and the lavender is fairly far down in the ingredient list. So it also has devil's claw, which I'm not sure. I've heard of it, but I don't know what it does. Looking forward to trying that. Okay, this was not very expensive. IGK hair care brand is quite expensive, and I'm personally not willing to pay the price for it, but this is the First Class Detoxifying Charcoal Shampoo. I thought I would give it a shot. I do use a ton of product in my hair, so I thought that I would try, aside from the scalp scrubs and everything like that, maybe give this a shot once every 2 weeks, because I really don't shampoo my hair very, very often, and see if I like it, if it does anything to clarify my hair. You know, it really doesn't have a bad scent. I expected a very unpleasant scent. But no, it's really not. And it says that it can get rid of like hard water minerals and things like that. Let me know if you guys have tried any of those detoxifying shampoos or the charcoal ones, and what you think. I mean, do you think that they really, really work? And if you have my type of hair, have you tried them? I'm just very curious. They did have an ABH brush. I've been dying to try ABH brushes because I have not as of yet. And if I could ever get it out of the package. Which one is this? It says A30. It's a very dense, extremely soft brush. It is obviously synthetic. When you look at the bristles, you can see that it is synthetic. But the halo of bristles, they are perfectly even. There are no strays. It has like that soft, fuzzy halo glow above it. Perfectly domed. I could use this for a contour brush. I would maybe even try it for foundation and even with cream products. The handle aesthetic, looks to be like a black shiny lacquer. I don't know if it is. These are just screen printed on here, just so you know they might wear off. So I'm excited to try it. Oh, this just says Pro Brush A30 Domed Kabuki. So you know that you can use kabuki brushes. We can use brushes for whatever we want. But I like when they make a suggestion, at least. You know what had to happen, right? Do I have this one? Oh my word, this is a Hip Dot palette. Or do I have the blue one? Oh, this is the Zion. I do not believe that I have the Zion palette. If I do swatch it and I do have it, I'll just give it to a friend. And this one just looked really pretty. It's a little muted, I will give it that. But it has some beautiful purples and berry tones. More mattes than shimmers, I would say. This shimmer is calling my name because it's very pretty. There are differing degrees. This one's called Virgin. That's beautiful. Of course, it's a color that I have a million times over, but I mean, come on. Isn't it the same with every single palette that we have? This is one of the mattes, and it's called Vibration. That is beautiful. It's like a deep chocolate. I can see a little bit of purple tones in it, though. And this beautiful burgundy shade. Ooh, it feels very dry. It's obviously a different formula. It's called Majesty. But wow, look at that. I did rub my finger back and forth a few times. That may have a little bit of fallout, so you might have to tap off or use a little bit of caution with it. But do have a strong love of eyeshadow palettes. It is my nemesis. It's my kryptonite. Yeah, especially when it's on sale. I also picked up the LMS Deep Cleanse Facial Wash. It is a purifying daily wash for all skin types. It says oat bark, spearmint, and milk proteins. Oh, and it appears, I didn't even know I did this. It shows you where my brain is. I must have picked up a surprise box. I told you I didn't even really go through this box. So here it is. I'm excited to get into this. So this, I believe, is from, it says C2104. So this has to be from April. It is their Sweet Treats. Of course, it is going to tell me what's inside the box. Get Gleaming Body Glow Illuminator. I don't know if I want to open this because I might have this already. Yes, I'm not going to open this just yet. I have several body illuminators open at the moment. I like them, but I don't go through them that much. Oh, this is from Studio Makeup, and it is their Tinted Moisturizer formulated with hyaluronic acid. I actually have this as well. Or do I? This is different. Okay, I can't hold on to anything today. I may or may not have this. I'm going to have to look into it. And does it have a color? Oh, I don't see a color on here. It just says to shake well. Ow. It says it's in the color Honey. I don't know if that's going to be good or bad for me, but I guess we're going to find out now, won't we? Here's a Natasha Denona palette. This is the Ayana palette. I don't know if I received this. I don't seem to get the Natasha Denona palettes whenever they have them in the boxes. So maybe I saw this and wanted it. No, I don't think I have this one. This is one of her 5-pan palettes. It is a weighty packaging. I've purchased these, which are $48. I've purchased several of them myself. And this looks like a beautiful, cool, toned palette, which is not always my cup of tea, but sometimes it is. Ooh, yes, the chocolatey brown, and this one. Okay, wow. Look at that shade here. Oh my, that is stunning. That chocolate brown is stunning. I think I'm going to be wearing this on camera for my next look. Because yes, and I said she did not skimp on the packaging. It is not made differently. This to me is truly the quality of her $48 palettes, which I don't say I agree with, but I think I got the whole box for $20. Yay me. I have something that says Pink Punch. It says Be a Bombshell, but I don't know what brand it is. Oh, it's Be a Bombshell Cosmetics, and the color is Pink Punch. It is sealed. It looks like a color that I would like. I can tell you, I do not like the smell of this. Ooh, as I shove it up my nose, it is not a pleasant smell. OMG, guys. Did I have lipstick on my teeth that entire time? Well, sorry about that. This is really, really pretty. It's a thicker formula, so it feels like it adheres to your lips. It's not gloopy. Happy with that. Yay. And this is from the Creme Shop, and it is a shading cream trio. Ooh. I have really been trying to get into cream products, and you know, I sit there when I put on my makeup in the morning and I haven't powdered my face yet. I'm like, do I want to futz with the cream products in the chance of ruining my look? Sometimes I say yes. Sometimes I say no. Sometimes I should listen to myself more. I love the packaging. That is freaking adorable, and I wish you could see this. My camera has facial recognition, and there are 3 little squares around the smiley faces because it thinks that they're faces. Oh, that's funny as all heck. Oh, it looks like they're going to be nice tones for me in particular. They are on the cooler tone side, which I do appreciate. They're quite creamy. Ooh, I may like those very, very much. As I said, at least for my skin tone, they're nice and cool, and I think they're going to be beautiful for contouring. And they did mostly all come off on my hands, so I'm happy to have that. I know some people have complained about like getting Creme Shop products in their boxes. If it's a good product, I don't mind. So the Studio Makeup Tinted Moisturizer is $35. The Natasha Denona Ayana palette. Oh, it is a special edition palette created specifically for Boxycharm, but they still have the retail price being $48. The Eloise Beauty Get Gleaming Body Glow, which I'm looking all over the place and I can't freaking find it. What is wrong with my brain? Regardless, that's 38 bucks, which is a little bit of a higher price tag. Creme Shop 123 Smile Shading Cream Trio Palette. This is $18, and they say that it has a velvety matte appearance. I don't know, I'm just very excited to try it. The Be a Bombshell Cosmetics Lip Gloss. This they're saying has a $14 retail value, which considering drugstore prices, that to me is about average. So that to me was a fabulous mystery box. I need to do that more often. Here I have the I Do Care Namaste Kitten. How can I not get something called Namaste Kitten? It is a clarifying cannabis sativa hemp oil seed cleanser. I don't know about the whole cannabis sativa, but I'm going to try it. So this looks really nice. If I don't like something or some of these for my face, I am most definitely going to use them on my back and on my body. There's nothing that says you can't do that. So the fact that it's got a kitten, it says kitten, how can I resist? I love the pink and green packaging. So yes, please. And the last 2 things that I picked up, this is the last 2 things. So this is from Studio Makeup. It is their Endurance Cream eyeshadow. I don't remember picking this up. It is in the color gold. You know what? I'm not even going to open it. I have a lot of these already. I'm going to put this to the side for a future giveaway. And I believe that I did pick up another Morphe brush. This is the M507 pointed crease brush. Now, at least I know that this one is definitely for your eyes, unlike the other mistake that I made. This is a beautiful size for getting in my crease, especially as I get older and I get more hooded eyes. It has a little bit more precision. It is dense, but not too dense, and you know, the bristles do not look bad. It's a little shaggy, but I've used this I've used these M-line brushes in the 5 series for my eyes, and they happen to be one of my favorites. And of course this was, I think, $3, so for me it is most definitely worth it. I love sharing my products with you guys, and I'm so grateful for you. I love you guys so very much. You're all just amazingly wonderful people, and I cannot possibly tell you that enough. Thank you so much for spending time with me. Let me know what you have picked up in the sales over the past couple of months from Boxycharm or Ipsy or anything. I just like hearing from you guys, and you know I respond when I can. Once again, I love you, and of course, whatever part of the world you're in and around, hope you're having an amazingly fabulous day. I hope you have an amazingly fabulous week coming up. I will see you really soon in my next one. Love you guys. Bye.